Feeling grounded and centered in your body, in your breath. And we'll begin a breath called Viloma 2, which starts to heat up and warm the body. So taking a deep breath in through the nose, filling your belly. Exhaling all the air out, completely exhaling, even that residual air, pulling the belly button in towards the spine. Now only 1/3, breathe in 1/3 capacity through the nose, hold. Holding the breath, then breathe another 1/3 and hold. Breathe in your final 1/3, filling to max capacity, but without straining or tensing your muscles. Hold and exhale slowly, all the air out. Try to slow down the exhale through your nose. Breathing in 1/3, hold, pausing here. Breathe in another 1/3, hold and pause. And then breathe in your final 1/3. Holding, relaxing your traps, neck and shoulders, don't tense up. Exhale slowly through your nose, exhaling all the air out. Breathe in 1/3, hold. Slowly inhale more, a little bit more, another 1/3. And then your final breath into max capacity, hold. And slowly exhale all the air out. And go back to your deep belly breaths. And setting your intention for your class. What do you want to focus on? Just pick one thing. Do you want to create more length through the spine? Get deeper in your twists. Release tension in your back and hamstrings, lengthening in forward folds. Maybe you just want to find some peace and relaxation. And slowly flutter your eyes open. And taking a deep breath in, scooping up slowly all the energy, the prana around you, bringing it to your center. Press palms, exhale, hands to chest. So namaste, everyone. Let's roll forward into our tabletop position. And we want to align our shoulders directly over the wrists and hips directly over our knees. Tucking toes, inhale, arch the back, look up. Exhale, round and curl, pushing the floor away. Feel the spine in flexion. Inhale, tucking toes, look up, arch, drop belly. Exhale, round and curl, pushing into the ground. Inhale, tuck toes, looking up. Going through more range of motion as you round and curl. And coming back to neutral spine. You can tuck the toes here. We're going to float the right arm behind us and circle through the shoulder. So shift back your weight as well as you circle back, shifting. Good. Shifting back. And now reverse direction. Circle forward in the opposite direction. Nice big shoulder rolls here. And then switch to the other arm, the other side, coming back to table, and circle back with your left arm. Reverse direction, circle in the opposite direction, moving your entire body, shifting forward and back. And then coming back to center, walk your hands about 1 hand length forward. So if you walk all the way up here, and then shift into your dancing lion, where you circle your entire body. You can just let your head and your body do whatever it wants in your movements. You can pause, you can roll your neck around, just do whatever feels good. And then reverse direction, circling your body in the opposite direction. Just warming up the joints here. And coming back to center, press back into a child's pose, wide knee child's pose. So keeping knees mat width, big toes touch, lengthen the arms forward. Lift your head for a moment, look up, feel the back extend, inhale, and then exhale, tuck your chin to your throat and bring forehead to the ground. Nice. If at any time you need to come down to your child's pose, you can throughout the class and just breathe deeply. Walk your hands over to the right. You can even walk them off your mat. Bring your left palm on top and look under your left arm as you lengthen through the whole entire left side of your body. Sit back on your heels and reach through the fingertips. Inhale, look up, walk your hands back to center, lengthen them out a little further, stretch your spine, look up, inhale, and then exhale, walk them over to the left, right hand on top of left, look under your right arm and feel that right side body. Breathe. Come back to center. Walk out a little further and then over to the right again. Lengthen left hand on top. Turn your head, look under your right arm. Feel that depth of the pose a little bit further on your left side body. So feel the weight really shift back into your heels as you create space to look under that arm. Walk back to center. Lengthen over to the left. So we'll look under the other arm, look under your left arm. And or your right, whichever one you did, the opposite. And feel that depth As you release your hips back even further towards your heels, try to sink them down so you feel that push-pull in the opposite direction. Reach a little more through your fingertips. Come back to center. And then roll up into your plank pose. So tucking the toes, engaging the core. Feel the belly button squeeze in toward your spine as you hold here. Squeeze the quads. Roll the elbow creases forward. And then shift a little forward onto your toes. Shift back. So you're just shifting forward and back slightly on your toes. Notice the resistance in the wrists. You're shifting forward and back. Feel the pressure there. Notice the core, the legs, and feel the toes. Pause in the center. Roll elbow creases forward and lower your body down while hugging the elbows into your sides. Inhale, lifting chest, release tucked toes, and look up. Coming into a baby cobra with elbows bent. Press your pubic bone into the ground. Hip flexors. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Lengthen the neck, but look forward down the tip of your nose. Shift back on knees. Tuck toes, lift hips. In downward dog. First down dog, pedal feet out. Bend and straighten one knee at a time. Shifting hips side to side. Lifting right leg to the sky. Stack right hip on top of left, bend and straighten right knee. Really reach that foot way over to the left side of the room. And then square off hip, bring knee to nose, shift forward and plant right foot on the ground. Drop left knee. Inhale, sweep arms up overhead. Look up at fingers. Push hips forward. Feel that left hip flexor stretch. Good. Reach right arm behind you for a twist. Reaching for your left hamstring. Look over your right shoulder. Look up at your left hand. Touch thumb and index finger together. Nice. Feel the hips move forward more, opening up that left hip. Now place your left hand on your thigh and slightly bend and lift your back foot off the ground. Can you reach for it and do a little quad stretch? You don't have to pull it tight, just a light little quad stretch. Looking over right shoulder. Nice. And then release, reaching arms back up, look up at hands. Inhale, exhale, frame foot, and shift back, extending right leg, flex the ankle. Feel the hamstring stretch here, all the way down the back of your leg. Inhale, look out, lengthen your chest. Exhale, fold, forehead to knee. In your half split. Now let's get into the IT band by rolling onto your heel and pointing the toes over to the right. Shift your hips to the left. Notice the outside of your leg now, all the way down the right leg. Nice. So we're going to get into depth later in the class with those two. Come back to center. Oh, joy. And shift forward. Plant palms. Tuck toes, lift back knee up. Engage your core, and you're going to shoot this right leg all the way back and up into your three-legged dog. Stack the hip, bend and straighten the knee. Come back to downward face. Downward facing dog. Now roll forward onto your tippy toes in your plank. Notice the difference. Engage your core. Elbow creases point forward. As you exhale, lower your body to the ground. As you inhale, untuck toes, press into cobra. Squeeze. Over-exaggerate the squeeze back and down of your shoulders. Nice. And exhale, downward dog. Press both heels into the ground. Push through fingertips. Take pressure out of wrists. And then float left leg to the sky. Stack hip, bend and straighten knee. Reaching left leg way over. Feel that whole side open up. Square left hip down. Bring knee to nose. Shift forward. Plant foot between hands. Drop back knee to the floor. Inhale, sweeping arms up. Push hips forward. Look up at your hands. Feel this right hip flexor now. Nice. Lifting chest. And then twist. Reach left arm behind you towards your right leg. Look over left shoulder behind you. Keep pushing hips forward though. Look up at right hand. Touch thumb and index finger together. Breathe. Bring right hand down on left thigh. And just a little baby quad stretch for reaching back. Look over your left shoulder. Reach back. See if you can touch your foot and hold it. It could be a big space. I don't want your hamstring to cramp up. Just warming up. And then release. And bring those arms back up to the sky. Inhaling. Lift chest. Look up. Exhale. Frame foot. Shift back. Flex ankle. And even if you want, you can walk that left ankle forward and flex. Inhale, lengthen chest. Exhale, fold forehead to knee in your half split. Nice. Breathe slowly and deeply. And then shift hips to the right. Roll on your heels so your toes point left. Ooh, if your IT band's tight, you'll really feel this down the outside of your left leg. Work on straightening your left knee if you can. Yeah. Breathe into it all the way down your leg. Come back to center. And then shift hips forward again. Hands frame left foot. You can come up to fingertips for a moment to lift and tuck back knee. And then shift forward, plant palms, strong core, kick left leg up to the sky. Stacking hip, bend and straighten left knee. And then back to your downward facing dog. Roll forward on tippy toes to plank, inhaling. Exhale, lower to the ground. Inhale, untuck toes, push up cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold your down dog, or you can come to child's pose. We're gonna breathe for 5 breaths here, either child's or down dog, and make a sound with your breath. So make that sound. Your ujjayi breath is our main breath throughout the yoga class. We want to constrict the throat slightly like we're fogging a mirror, but with our mouth closed. So only in and out through the nose. Look between your hands and slowly walk your feet as straight leg as you can up to the top of the mat and hang heavy here. Grab opposite elbows, rock side to side. Let your low back release, your neck, your arms are relaxed. Feel the length of the hamstrings. Release arms, tuck chin to throat. Roll up one vertebrae at a time, all the way to standing. Shoulders come down and back. You can stay with your feet hip width apart in your mountain pose, or if you want to challenge yourself, your balance and your strength, you can bring feet all the way together. We're coming into our chair pose, awkward chair. So sweeping arms up, tuck tailbone under. So you don't want to arch the back. You want to tuck slightly, but still push your hips back. So your back stays nice and straight. Arms reach up. Now when your arms reach up, your back might want to arch, right? But we want to keep the abs engaged so we don't have any back arching. Looking up, externally rotate the upper arm bones. Challenge yourself if you want to bring palms together and try keeping your elbows straight. Upper arm bones externally roll out. Look at thumbs, abs engaged. See why it's called awkward chair? One more breath. And exhale, lean forward, straighten legs, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant palms, step, walk, or try a jump to plank for a moment. And then exhale, lower down. Maybe you're ready for upward dog from chaturanga. You can hover, hold, and then push up to squeeze quads. Hammock your hips forward. Shoulders pull down the back like you're pushing your chest through. You're shining your heart open to all of us. Look up slightly. Flip one foot at a time. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Right leg steps between hands. Ground left heel 45 degrees. Push through the feet so you have core engaging as you reach your arms up. Nice. You can also press palms together here if you want to challenge yourself. Straighten those elbows. External rotation of upper arm bones. Look up at thumbs. Exhale, come down, frame foot, go through your yoga flow. Maybe hover, hold, and inhale to up dog, squeezing quads, lifting knees off the ground. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot steps between hands. Ground right heel, 45 degrees. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Bend deeper into your left knee and square your hips more. Your back leg is straight. So keep the hips square, lift chest, look up at thumbs. And then exhale, come down and through. Inhale, up dog, exhale, downward dog. Hold here for 5 breaths in your downward facing dog. So you're gonna hold and breathe with a sound. Breathe into your throat. Breathe out with your throat. At the bottom of your next exhale, look between hands. You can step, walk, or jump to the top of the mat. When you land, feet together, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, bending deeper into your forward fold. And then bend knees, sit back into your awkward chair as arms reach up overhead. Look at thumbs. Engage the core. Upper arm bones externally rotate. And come to standing. You can lengthen the spine, arch back, and bring hands to chest. Nice. Now this time, we're gonna go a little bit faster. And and I'm sorry, Karen, I was gonna ask if you could move back a little, just because sometimes your arms will block me. And no worries, you're fine, that's good. Because I was like, oh, I'll look over and I was like, oh shoot, they can't see me. No, it's fine, no worries. Thank you. All right, here we go. We're gonna go a little quicker this time. That was our sun salutation B. Inhale, arms up, squatting in chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant palms, step, walk, or jump. Go through yoga flow, any version, any variation to end in downward dog. Step right foot forward, ground back heel. Inhale, warrior one. Look at thumbs. Exhale, come down and through your yoga flow. Inhaling to cobra or up dog. Exhale to down dog. Step left foot between hands, ground right heel. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Look at thumbs. Exhale, come down. to plank, hover, hold. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. And breathe 5 breaths here. Make a sound with the breath. Ujjayi, ocean's breath. Feel connected to the ocean as you breathe in and out those waves of sound. That vibration, that frequency. Bottom of next exhale, look between hands, step walk or float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend knees, sweep arms overhead into chair, inhaling. Exhale to standing, hands to chest. Nice job. Yay. All right, now that it probably is more hot and humid in here than outside. Oh my gosh, I wish I could open a window, you know. You guys at home are lucky. It is like a hot yoga sweat lodge in here. It's okay, we're detoxing. So if you could find a spot at home on the wall, on the shelf, any wall. We're gonna do some wall work today. So when you come to the wall, measure with your hands. You're gonna bring fingertips to the wall, and you're gonna walk your hands back, slide your hands down, and drop your chest and feel the extension of your hands. You can do there's cool anywhere, wall, shelf, could be a half wall, it could be your couch. So you're dropping your chest down towards the ground. So you're basically becoming an L shape. Your arms are straight, yep, and you just drop your chest. There you go. Nice. So you feel the stretch through your shoulders, your arms, and your back. And Karen, you can walk your hands a little higher, but keep that lowness of your body. Yeah, good. Now let's do our cat-cow in this position. So tuck the tailbone round, tuck chin to chest, exhaling all the air out. Inhale, arching the back and extending the arms. Exhale, round and curl, tuck chin to chest. Inhale, arching, drop the belly, drop the chest down towards the ground. Feel the arms stretch. Exhale, round and curl, tuck chin. Inhale, extend, pushing hips back. And slowly walk your hands back up the wall. Good. Now facing away from the wall. Woo. Okay, good. We're gonna measure the distance. We might have to play around with it a little bit, but this time I won't mirror you. We'll keep the left foot down. The hips are square, and you're gonna keep your hands on your hips for right now. Lean forward and find the wall with your right foot. Now, when you lift the foot up to your hip height, you want to keep the hips squared. Press strong through the bottom of your foot. So what pose does this kind of look like? Warrior 3, yeah. So we may have to create more distance with our bodies so that way we can straighten both legs. Both legs are straight. So you can bring your bottom foot closer if you need to, but because I want you to push strong through that right leg and have just a tiny micro bend in your left standing leg. Reach your arms out like airplane wings. Engage your back muscles and your core. Reach your arms forward. Woo, feel that. Keep that right hip down and squared. Reach your arms behind you. Push strong through the bottoms of both feet. And then slowly release, come up. Inhale, reaching arms overhead, arch back. Exhale, hands to chest. Whew. Circle arms overhead again. And exhale, bending into your elbows. Inhale, reach right arm up and over, so I'm not mirroring you this time. Left elbow bends into your side. And come back to center. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, bending into elbows, pull down. Inhale, left arm reaches up and over, stretching side body. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, reaching arms up. And press palms together. Exhale, hands to chest. Other side. So shift into your right foot, keeping hips squared, hinge forward. Now you should be in the right spot already, right? Because we measured on the first side. But I want you to try to press the sole of the foot into the ground. Notice if your toes roll out. Keep them pointing down to the floor. Hips are squared. Left hip is down. Don't let it roll open. Notice the hamstring on your right leg. Arms reach out like airplane wings. Engage the core. Notice your back muscles are strengthening here. Arms reach in front. Woo, feel that? Press strong through the feet. Arms reach behind. Squeeze triceps and pinkies. And then press all the way up. Release the foot. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, hands to chest. Nice. Now we're changing it up a little here with our half moon pose. So now half moon on the wall is you want your hip to open, right? So we're still going to keep the left toes planted down forward. The right foot will open up and keep square and perpendicular are your feet. That's how it's going to be on the wall. Now, again, you should have the same distance, right? You shouldn't have to move your foot. So lean your upper body away from you as you lift that back foot up on the wall, that right foot. Now, again, here, toes are, yeah, I'm not mirroring you. I'm not mirroring you. Yeah, right foot on the wall, left foot down. If you can, yeah, we'll start on that side. So notice that the toes are perpendicular and see if you can lift the leg up as high as you are able to. Push strong through both feet. And then when you're ready, reach your left fingertips to the ground. Right arm up, look up at right hand. So you got your balance, your core stability, and then you lowered to the ground. Stack your right shoulder on top of your left. Nice. Slowly come back up. Engage your core. Lift your upper body first, then release the leg. Nice. Yeah, feel those hips open, the legs extend. Your glute, yeah. Inhale, reach arms overhead, arch back. Exhale and bend elbows again into your 90-degree angle and bend your knees. Twist over right side, exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist over other side. Come back to center. Come back to, or twist, exhale, twist to the right or left, inhale. Exhale, just go to the other side. Inhale, back to center. Twist, opposite. Inhale, back to center. This is what happens when I go back and forth from mirroring and not mirroring. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Good job. Back to center. Now, whatever leg you didn't do, we'll do the other leg. So if you're grounding now through the right, you should ground through the right toes. Lift the left leg up, and perpendicular are your feet. So walk that foot up as high as you can. You can start with hands on hips. You're going to have a micro bend in the standing leg and straighten that upper leg so hips are open. Then press strong through the feet. Reach right hand to the ground in front of right toes. Roll open left shoulder. Look at that alignment you have. Look up that left hand. Engage your core. You can, yeah, the wall helps, right? Lean back more, opening that chest, opening that shoulder, leaning back. Do you mind if I move your toes, Terry? Oh, right toes point the other way. This way, towards me. Right, nope. Right toes, open more. And then everyone else can inhale back up with upper body. Yeah, exactly. And then release the leg. Good. There you go. Much better. Much better. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. So guess what we're going to do now? Practice without the wall, those poses. So now you've felt them on the wall, right? You know where you're supposed to be alignment-wise. So let's go back to the mat and away from the wall. Yay. Sure you did. That was good. It was really good. Now you'll just have the element of balance in there with it, right? So let's inhale, circle arms overhead, arch back. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant palms, step, walk, or jump back. Land in chaturanga. Go through your yoga flow. And exhaling into down dog. Step your right foot up between your hands. Ground your back heel. And we're going to cartwheel up to a warrior two. Look past your right fingertips. Roll open right upper thigh. Nice. From here, we're going to bend into our right knee deeper. Flip right palms, hinge forward, and then see if you can point your palm away and down towards the ground. Reach all the way to the floor. Nice. Look up at your left hand. Lengthen the left bicep over the ear. Side angle. Maybe you can widen your stance here and drop your hips lower. Rolling open that right knee. Open that left shoulder. Feel those hips. Come down. Frame your right foot. Lift your back heel off the ground. Shift forward into right foot. Flex left ankle, square hips down and arms out like airplane wings, warrior three. And engage your core. You can do it. Pretend that wall is behind you. Press both feet into the resistance. Arms reach forward. Woo, feel that back and core engage. Arms reach behind you. Now reach right hand to the ground, open up left hip. Left arm reaches to the sky, half moon. Lift, pressing perpendicular with your feet. That back foot is pressing against that invisible wall. Lift a little higher. Exhale, let it go. Left foot meets right, forward fold, bend and straighten one knee at a time. Shift hips side to side. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice. Bend knees, plant palms, step, walk, or jump. Go through your yoga flow. Woo. From the down dog, step left foot between hands. Ground right heel 45. And reverse cartwheel up to warrior two. Of all days for me to forget my hair tie. I need to get that hair tie lollipop again here, so in case anyone forgets. So really roll open that left thigh. Look past your left fingertips. Sink down deeper. If you've wondered about hot yoga, this is it. Now flip your left palm. Hinge your body forward and then paint your hands down all the way to the ground. And the right arm reaches up. Sink your hips deeper, maybe widen your stance. Look up at your hand, lengthen right bicep over right ear. Drop down a little deeper in your side angle pose. Opening those hips. Nice, very nice. Come down to frame your left foot, lift right heel off the ground. So coming into warrior three, arms out like airplane wings. Shift into that left leg, float right leg up, arms out wide, squaring hips, engage core. Push on that wall behind you with your right sole of foot. Reach arms forward, feeling your body in balance. Reach arms back behind you, squeeze triceps, lift pinkies. And then left hand slowly lowers to the ground in front of left foot as right arm reaches to the sky. Opening up to your half moon. Feet and legs are perpendicular. Opening up that right hip. Lift the leg a little higher, pressing against that invisible wall. Last breath. And exhale, lower. Right foot meets the left, forward fold. Forehead to knees, bend and straighten one knee at a time. Shifting hips side to side. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant palms, step walker, float back. Go through your yoga flow. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward. 5 breaths here. You can also come to child's pose if you need a little break, need a little breather. You can also come into your seated meditation when you're done with your 5 breaths. So after 5 breaths, just sitting on your heels, knees together, feel the quads stretch, shoulders stack over hips. Thumbs touch, palm over palm, eyes closed. Revisit your intention. Reconnect to your breath. And slowly flutter the eyes open. All right, so we're going to go deeper now that we opened your hips and hamstrings, and into our, like we warmed up in the beginning, we're going to go in trying a full split. And then we're going to do our deeper quad stretch, okay? So Karen was trying to do full split in the beginning, so I know you can do it. Everybody can try. Go as low as you can. You don't have to be completely deep in it, but we're nice and warm. So coming into our tabletop, step your right foot between your hands, and when you shift back, you're sliding that right heel forward, but still flexing the ankle. Now tuck your left toes back and scoot that left knee behind you. So we're able to just slowly, you can even like wiggle and shift a little side to side. Nice, Kara. There you go. Awesome. Good, Karen. Good. Both of you down. Now you're feeling that back leg scoot further behind you too, that left knee, so that you can drop down and extend the back leg. When you're ready, so the back toes tucking helps you keep the legs straighter and hips squared, but when you're ready, you can untuck them and lift your chest higher to get deeper into it. Good. Where do you feel more hip on the back leg or more hamstring on the front leg? Hamstring, back, yeah. Both. Woo! Now, this will be fun. We're going to bend the back knee, pull it up, keep that right leg extended, and we're going to twist over to the right, over that right leg. Roll onto the pinky side blade edge of your right foot and extend your left leg. Yep. And is behind you over to the left. So we're rolling over onto our, folding over onto that leg. Yeah, you got it. But they're perpendicular. They're perpendicular. You got it. Yeah, you got it. Yes. Yeah, that's it. And then fold all the way down. Come on. That was perfect. Okay, do you mind if I just do little adjustments? I'm only gonna touch your leg. Is that okay? Okay, you're good. Just keep over here. And then this hip kind of starts to square down. There we go. Yeah, you got it. You got it. So it's kind of like a torture pigeon. Yeah. It's like pigeon with a straight leg. There you go. Nice. Yes. Good. Good. I'm going to just move this leg over a little. Good. All right. I haven't done adjustments in so long. I'm like afraid I just want to ask you guys, like, do you mind if now I have to sanitize where I touched? Okay. So slowly coming back up. And then rolling, so you're bending your back knee, bend your front knee, and then we're gonna bring hands in front. So you have this 90-degree bend with both legs, right? Come up onto your left knee. I'll show you from this side. So you're coming up and bending. Right hand is on the ground. Reach back with left. Thumb is touching big toe side. So you're opening your shoulder. Thumb side up grabs the inside of your foot. Grab the inside. Flip your palm out. Yeah, there you go. Now it opens your shoulder more. Pull that heel closer to your glute. Notice the quad is getting deeper here. Notice the right hip and your left hip flexor. Feel the quad a little more. Keep pulling that heel. Now, eventually we can go into mermaid if you want to try it. That's a more advanced level, but first get the foot into your wrist crease. Maybe it can come into your elbow crease. Maybe you can reach right arm up and over to touch your hand. And again, it's a balance too. So it's a twist, it's an extension, it's a balance, it's a quad stretch. It's everything. Hey, nice. Good. That was good. Release. Whew. Okay, cross your legs into a seated position. Whew. Yes. So we're gonna do just a little modified scale pose where your legs are crossed and you're gonna press into the ground, engage your core. It's an arm balance. You're gonna try to lift your feet and your sit bones. Even if you just start by lifting your feet and engaging your core, and then lean into your feet and lift your sit bones, and then try lifting everything. Woohoo! If anything, you'll be able to lean back and lift your feet, engage your core. Lean forward into your ankles, press strong into the ground with palms pressing flat, lift sit bones, and then try both. Good. And then the next round, we're gonna try it full lotus. Ooh. Or you can try half. Okay, so where are we? We're gonna go through a yoga flow, clear out that space. So coming from plank, inhale, exhale, hover, hold, or lower to the ground. Inhale, upward, or cobra. Exhale, downward. Yeah. Stepping left foot up, drop right knee to the ground. Shift back, left leg extends. Scoot that heel forward. So notice my right toes are tucked and I'm pushing into the ground and just scooting my right leg behind me more. Yeah, nice. Now you'll be able to get closer to the floor and use your hands to help hold you up, right? Because that's where you can feel, oh, okay, that's where I need to pause. And just go little by little, 1 millimeter at a time. You might have one side that's more open than the other. That's okay. Just start to slowly ease into it. And then you can untuck your right toes if you feel ready and drop down. Lift your chest, look up. Good. Breathe, one more breath. Slowly bend into your back knee. You can kind of scoot that leg up so it takes some pressure off the split, the full split. And then we start to twist. Twist over that left leg. So you're actually on your left hip. Extend right leg perpendicular. So you're making an L shape with your legs. And then as you start to roll that right hip down into more of like a straight leg pigeon, you fold over that leg. You can pause at forearms, or you can extend the arms all the way out. And just keep working that hip over. Good, breathe. Yeah, nice, awesome. Good, nice. Slowly come back up, slow. And bending both knees like you're gonna come into your pigeon. So you're bending this left knee forward, right knee behind you, hands in front, lift up so you're on your right knee. Lift your chest. Left hand to the ground, right hand reaches back, roll open the palm, thumbs up, grab inside of foot, thumb and big toe touch, look over right shoulder. Slowly wiggle that foot into the wrist crease, into the elbow crease. Feel that right quad stretch. Ooh. Maybe you could go deeper and do your mermaid pose. You can be propped up off the ground, or you can sit on the ground for mermaid. Just feel that right hip flexor and quad. Release. Woo. Yeah, one side is always like, oh, wait a minute. Come back to center, cross leg. You can stay here. This is like more beginner cross leg. If you want to try intermediate, you can bring one foot up to the opposite hip flexor. This is your half lotus. And you can try from here your scale pose, lifting up off the ground with either feet or sit bones or all of the above. And then you can switch to your other leg. Try your scale pose. So you can lean back to lift feet, engage core. You can lean forward to lift sit bones and press into your foot. And then for lifting straight up, hands press strong all the way off the ground. Now, if you're more advanced and you want to try full lotus, that would be crossing both feet opposite, lean back, lift the front, lean forward, lift sit bones, and then lift everything. Yay! Nice. Good job. Beautiful. Release. Yeah, yeah. And release. Good job, everyone. That was beautiful, beautiful. All right. We made it onto the ground. Barely, no. Okay, inhale, arms come up. Legs are extended. You can do it. Hollow out your belly. Remember when you didn't think you could do the eagle or the headstands, and now slowly lower down one vertebrae at a time. Lower for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full body stretch. Circle your arms around after you do your Full body stretch, arms and legs opposite direction, then circle arms around to hug knees to chest, rock side to side. Come up to your bridge pose. Nice back extension after all those hip flexions. So plant feet hip width apart. Roll up from the tailbone first. Roll shoulder blades together. Fingers interlace, straighten elbows, pinkies to the ground. Press back of head into the floor. Lengthen neck. Slowly release, lower down. Pull knees to chest. Rock a little side to side. You can do a second bridge pose, or you could come up to full wheel. Full wheel is more of an intermediate to advanced pose. So just be careful if you're not ready for it. It's a big back extension. You would do another bridge, or if you're coming to wheel, flip your hands and press up, lifting head. And wherever you're at, whether you're doing full wheel or bridge pose, pressing into feet and hands for 5 breaths, lifting hips high to the sky. Breathe. Working a little higher with each breath. Engaging core. After your 5th breath, lowering down and hugging knees back into chest, rock side to side. Pause in the center, squeeze knees way up to your chest. Bring palms on top of knees and circle knees in different directions. So you're circling the hips, coming together, circling wide out to the side, come together. Reverse direction. And then pause here. Hold the insides of your thighs. Let your knees fall to the side. Lift your head up. Look at your abs. Hold the insides of your thighs. Extend your legs. Flex the ankles. Look up towards your abs, holding on to your legs. Press your low back flat into the ground. Bend into your knees. Keep holding your legs. Bring bottoms of feet together. Keep looking at your abs. Drop feet to the ground. Bending elbows 90 degrees. And we're reaching up, extending arms, and coming down. Lifting shoulder blades off the ground, reach up, and bend elbows, shoulder blades touch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Abs are tight, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Pause, reverse. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down and lower all the way to the ground. Exhale, release tension in your neck. Turn your head side to side. Keeping arms 90 degrees, palms face up. Just roll side to side with your head. Pause in the center with your head. Close your eyes. Feel the weight of gravity as you let go of the inner thigh tension. Release any tightness in your groin. Slowly extend your legs out to the ground for your final relaxation. Bring your arms by your side, pull the shoulder blades under, palms facing up, eyes are closed. Viloma one breath. So we take a deep breath in through the nose, fill the belly up with air like a balloon to max capacity. Pause at the top of your exhale. Only allow 1/3 of the breath to exhale and pause. Exhale 1/3 again, pause. Exhale the final third through your nose all the way out. Taking a deep breath in through the nose, filling the lungs, let the belly rise, stay relaxed through the muscles, and hold at the top. Exhale 1/3 and pause. Exhale another third and pause. Slowly exhale all the air out. Pausing at the bottom. Deep, slow, full breath in. Pause at the top. Exhale 1/3, pause. Exhale another third, pause. Exhale the final third. Completely letting go, releasing, relaxing. Just take deep, slow, natural breaths in and out through your nose. Breathing normally. That was a cooling, relaxing breath at the end. So we want to stay in perfect stillness. When our bodies are still, we can quiet the mind and get deeper into our relaxation. As you start to slowly bring your awareness back into the room, feel the lavender, the scent of the lavender, the spray on your arms. And start to bring your awareness back slowly by deepening your breath. Deepen your breath as you breathe in, feel the belly rise. As you breathe out, feel it fall. Start to bring movement to your fingers, your toes, your wrists and your ankles. Now when you're ready, you can reach your arms overhead for a full body stretch and hug your knees in to your chest. Rocking side to side, rolling onto your right side. Pausing here for a few breaths. Feeling renewed, rejuvenated, relaxed. Pressing up to your comfortable seated position with eyes closed. Bringing palms face up on your knees. Holding in stillness again. Feel your body. Stay connected to your body throughout the day. Bringing your awareness to any sensations you experience. Be mindful of everything you do. Don't let your mind get distracted. And if at any time you feel it drifting off somewhere and you feel disconnected, just take a pause. Take 10 deep, slow breaths with your eyes closed and just follow your breath. And you'll start to feel connected again. So thank you all for coming this morning. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Namaste. Couldn't get that music right at the end. I kept going over there. I'm like, ah.